Hi there, this is the Mosin Nagant 9130. It's a, this particular one was made in 1942, and it looked like the Germans were going to win the war, so the machining's a little rough on it. I can't remember how many were made. It was something like 18 million, lots of them. The caliber is 7.62 times 54R. The bullet diameter is 311 as opposed to Western style 7.62 ammunition, where the bullet diameter is 308. It's a rimmed cartridge, long considered obsolete, but it's nice because it's really safe. You see when it head spaces, just like a shotgun or a pistol round, it head spaces directly on the rim. The only thing that makes this unsuitable is for auto loaders and machine guns. That's why when they chambered this in a machine gun, they did it in the DPSH. I can't remember, the pan-fed machine gun. They had to be around in a pan row. Those pretty reliable, and that configuration was kind of awkward, and the magazines were large and expensive and heavy. This rifle has a bit of a kick to it. It's definitely the equal of a 30-06, especially with you feel it with this metal butt plate here, meant for crushing the skulls of the German invaders. It's got a straight European-style forestock. It's not. It doesn't have a pistol grip stock like a lot of rifles at that time. The adjustable sights, adjustable leaf type sights, were chambered in yards for the later manufacturers. The original 1891 was chambered in an obsolete Russian type of measurement called arshins. This is although the chances of actually seeing an individual at 2,000 yards are kind of ridiculous, so these were omitted and reduced down to 1,000 yards with the later M38 carbine I reviewed in another video. It's got a nice hooded front sight, which is nice. It's handy, keeps it from getting bent, and makes it stand out a little bit contrast. Good for quick aiming. It comes with the cleaning rod integral, although I wouldn't ever use this cleaning rod in the firearm. It's kind of hard on it, especially if you don't have the muzzle protector that's slipped on to protect the muzzle. Any tiny scrapes at the muzzle will definitely affect your accuracy. These handguards, because the barrel is so small, it's so thin, it's a pencil-thin barrel, considering the powder capacity of these large cartridges, and so these handguards are very nice to have because they'll heat in extended volley firing. After about 34 rounds, it'll heat up to the point actually where you can blister the varnish after 40 or 50 rounds. So you certainly don't want to touch the barrel at that point. Serial number is only 4 digits on this firearm. The Russians had a habit of reusing their serial numbers, so even though there were millions made, this one has only a 4-digit serial number. And let's fire this rifle. It's a lot of fun, and it's a 5-round integral box magazine. You cannot, because of the design of the magazine, the way it feeds, you cannot feed one into the chamber and load 5 in the mag. It won't. It'll jam up. You can only have 5 rounds, and it also has stripper clips if you want, if they're available. But mine doesn't feed very well from stripper, so I hand feed them. I'm sure there's some little change I could make, but I don't bother. What's the point? And the bolt assembly on this gun, which is the only real complex part of the gun, is made from stainless steel, and it's very easily to remove and replace. And to save the gun, get our hearing protection in because this is quite loud, and do a little shooting. This round, the 7.62 times 54R, doesn't see much service anymore, but it still sees it in a sniper role as in the Dragunov sniper rifle. Very powerful long-range round. Big fun.